Allah's gift to Prophet Sulayman, Surah An-Naml. Once upon a time, in a kingdom full of chirping birds and busy ants, Allah blessed Prophet Sulayman with an amazing gift. He could talk to animals. This miracle is mentioned in the Qur'an in Surah An-Naml. It was a bright and sunny morning in the beautiful kingdom of Prophet Sulayman. The air was warm, the sky was blue. There were people, jinn, and many birds sitting on branches and rocks waiting for instructions. Some birds had long tails, some had bright wings, and some hopped around looking for seeds. Except someone was missing. Prophet Sulayman looked around. He could understand the language of the birds, and he knew all of them by name. Then he softly asked, "Where is Hudhud?" Hudhud was a small hoopoe bird with bright orange feathers and a tiny crown on his head. He was known for being curious, brave, and a little too adventurous. But today, he wasn't there. All the birds were gathered. "Where is Hudhud?" Prophet Sulayman's question echoes through the hall. Whoosh, and then flap, flap, flap. Hudhud came rushing from the sky, landing right in front of Prophet Sulayman. He was breathing fast, his wings shaking from flying so far. His eyes glitter with discovery, a secret he can barely contain. Prophet Sulayman asked him gently, "Hudhud, where were you?" Hudhud puffed out his little chest and said proudly, "I found something important. I flew to a faraway land, a kingdom called Sheba." The other birds fluttered with excitement. Hudhud continued, "Their queen is named Bilqis. She lives in a beautiful palace, but her people worship the sun." Prophet Sulayman listens intently, his wise eyes reflecting deep concern. He knew Hudhud didn't bring silly stories, only truth. Hudhud's voice is urgent. "They don't know about Allah, the one who made the sun." Prophet Sulayman nodded. Hudhud had brought very important news. Prophet Sulayman took out a small letter with glowing light around it. He handed it to Hudhud and said, "Take this letter to Queen Bilqis. Deliver it with care." Hudhud carefully picked up the letter in his beak. "I will do my best," he chirped happily. Then, whoosh! He flew up into the sky, wings shining in the sunlight. Hudhud flew over green mountains, through cool clouds, above sparkling rivers, and past tall palm trees. Sometimes he drank from streams. Sometimes he had to rest on a branch, but he never stopped because he had an important job. At last he reached the kingdom of Sheba. Queen Bilqis sat on her throne, surrounded by helpers. Suddenly, flap, 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 flap. Hudhud landed beside her, gently placing the glowing letter before her. Hudhud landed beside her, gently placing the glowing letter before her. Her eyes widened. All eyes in the palace are drawn to the mysterious letter, awaiting the queen's reaction. Queen Bilqis, with delicate hands, unfolds the letter and starts reading it. This letter is from Prophet Sulayman. He mentioned, "Come to us and learn about Allah, the Lord of the heavens and the earth." As she read the letter, a wave of surprise washes over her face, her eyes widening in disbelief. "This letter is from Prophet Sulayman," she says, her voice echoing in the palace halls. "A letter, delivered by a tiny bird. This must be something truly special," she said to herself. She decided to visit Prophet Sulayman and learn about his God. Above Prophet Sulayman's kingdom, Hudhud returns, his wings beating as he approaches closer to the kingdom. Hudhud's eyes shining with the thrill of accomplishment. "I delivered it! I did it!" Hudhud chirps, his voice echoing across the vast kingdom. Prophet Sulayman, in his kind and wise way, appreciated Hudhud's effort. He knew that this little bird had played a big part in spreading truth and guidance. A tiny bird changed the heart of a queen. A tiny bird carried a message that traveled across lands. A tiny bird served Allah with courage and love.